Hello guys and welcome back to another crypto update. So I've been telling you that on the weekly chart we could have a slight bounce to retest this blue descending channel, but I'm not quite convinced that the bottom has reached yet. In fact, I think that we should bottom out around here about 20 to 24k area. In this case, if we slide with this trend line of this megaphone pattern, it would be around 23 to 24k area, depends on the wicks we have on the weekly. And the bull run for me would start when we break this blue channel and of course the falling wedge on the RSI weekly pattern. Now the RSI pattern is showing us that we are in a temporary bottom. Okay, so it is suggesting that we could push to the upside and in fact go to retest that 35 to 37k area. If we zoom on the smaller time frames though, we have some bearish patterns forming. Okay, so let's start with the daily. With the daily, I've been telling you first of all that on the smaller time frames we were trading in this range, and I wasn't convinced on the 6-hourly break. In fact, it was a Bart Simpson pattern. You can see it better on the 1-hourly. Okay, we have this Bart Simpson pattern, and on the 6-hourly yesterday I told you that I want this red channel to flip as support. In fact, we did not flip it as support and we went back into this range, but with this high of yesterday we formed something very bearish. On the daily, let me zoom on the daily, we can see, or maybe on the 6-hourly it's good also, remove the EMA ribbon and pull out this pattern that is very bearish for the price action. As you can see, with yesterday's high we formed a bearish flag. Okay, and its technical target, if we zoom out, let me get the pole, measure it from here till here. Its technical target, if we are to break down from this area, should be around 22,300. So it is in confluence with this theory that we should reach the megaphone pattern, take quite some time sliding in that area to accumulate again the longs and then push back to the upside. Of course, nothing is written on paper, but it is quite looking that we are going to that area. But for the immediate short term, we can see, let me remove this line, on the 15-minute time frame we can see that we just broke an ascending wedge. Okay, so for those traders who like to make small trades, this is quite good for a trade. For me, I would wait a retest for here, and then with its rejection, because 99% we're going down till the green channel, at that area I would short it to about 29k. 29k would mean for the 1-hourly being oversold again, having a bullish divergence. Okay, like this, the price would reach here, so we have a low and a lower low, and on the RSI we would have a low and a higher low. For me, that area, let me remove all these rings. For me, that area, I would entertain the idea to enter along. Of course, if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that I trained a lot the ranges. For now, Bitcoin is quite unstable, so I trade the ranges. I would trade something like this, but being very cautious, because as I told you before, this is a bear flag and I'm expecting the break to the downside. Okay, we have already 1, 2 with the wick, 3 with the close, so we have already 3 touch points on this bear flag. Okay, so the fourth one could easily be the breakdown. Okay, so for now we will have to see if we have some bullish divergence on the 1-hourly to trade the push to the upside. But again, don't be fooled with those push to the upside. We need to break and flip a support this red channel around 31 to 30.4 or 30k. If the channel gets supported and we move back to the upside, the bear flag would be invalidated, of course, if we break. But this would be a very good sign for the bulls. But don't get fooled with these type of push to the upside without any confirm support areas. So that's it, guys, for today. Of course, I forgot to mention wave. Wave, of course, I stopped it just right now when I saw. In fact, we've got the push back to the upside. I stopped it once this falling wedge on the 15-minute time frame got broke down to down, so I stopped my wave trade. As you can see right now, we've just touched again the ascending wedge on the 15-minute time frame, so I will wait even myself for maybe a 5-minute bearish candle, and at that point 5 minutes would be a little bit risky. I will wait for a 15-minute rejection from this pattern and I would short it something like this over the last high and target the 29k area, which at that point I will flip again for the trade of the range on the 1 hourly to see that bullish divergence back to the upside. So those are the trades I am looking for right now. If you are more on medium to long time frames, as I told you, we are in a bearish state. Don't get fooled by these breakouts that do not confirm any support areas. So see you tomorrow for the next update and happy trading.